Alright, best of luck you folks. Round number 1. It will be 𝗧𝗵𝗻 versus 𝗏𝗏s coming up. The captain of 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗶, you can say, and 𝗧𝗵𝗻 is a player from Legacy as well. He is almost a co-captain for Major's roster. Let me go ahead and start the prediction for you guys to start putting your bets on it as well. So who will be taking the round number 1? Is it gonna be 𝗧𝗵𝗻 or is it gonna be 𝗏𝗏s? The prediction is up and online. Go ahead, put your bets on it if you would like to support your player and increase your channel points at the same time. 𝗬𝗵𝗶 is the name. They are in the game, and let us see what do we have cooking here. I see a Digi aggro team with a good chunk of reset and stuff in there as well. A 𝗬𝗵 for the flex to add in. There is a 𝗬𝗫𝗇. There is a 𝗂𝗀𝗆. There's a good chunk of harmful microwave sparkles in there. On the other side, we have 𝗏𝗏s. He has some. Let's see. He has the hazard opener as well if he would like with 𝗬𝗏𝗈, which is a really good opener if he wants. There is also a 𝗬𝗵 on his side. He also has freeze aspects in his team with 𝗬𝗵𝗆 being able to freeze a lot if required. 𝗂𝘀𝗶𝗆 has been a consistent freezer. If you guys prefer, then that is a really good freeze comp alternative that people have been using as a side win condition basically. The 𝗬𝗊𝗇 is left open here. I am not understanding it, but maybe, I mean, taking the 𝗬𝗊𝗇 in is a good choice, I guess. Definitely 𝗬𝗊𝗇 might be a threat, but we shall see how it goes. We have 490 points on 𝗏𝗏s at the moment and only 100 points on 𝗧𝗵𝗻. Is that where it is? There's no big bets here today. No one in thousands. No one going for like 100k big wager here. Everyone is just going slow and getting started here. I think 𝗂𝗏𝗺 might be a good start for Ace if he wants to start with, because 𝗬𝗏𝗈 doesn't like that plague. 𝗬𝗵 doesn't like it as well, but I think he took the 𝗬𝗵 for later on. It will help a lot. $50k channel points coming in on 𝗧𝗵𝗻. There is a big bomber here. 50k channel points bid on 𝗧𝗵𝗻 by Johnny when smoking. 99% is the ratio now of betting. Anybody that bets on 𝗏𝗏s is gonna get a massive underdog if he does pulls this off. But 𝗧𝗵𝗻, I guess, is what is impressing Johnny. I guess he has went all in on that. It shows up, Johnny. It shows up. When you go to the score, it shows up. Everyone can publicly see it. The highest bidder. So it's not about me calling out. It still shows up, sir. But I appreciate the support, I guess, for the prediction, as a whole. Now we have a 𝗬𝗫𝗇 being banned here. 𝗬𝗊𝗇 still left open by 𝗧𝗵𝗻. He is not challenging the 𝗬𝗊𝗇 at all. We have a 15k bid coming in on 𝗏𝗏s as well. People are putting their chips on there. The hazard looks like a delicate ban. I think it is a good ban if he really wants to, because he can maybe deal with 𝗬𝗊𝗇. He has 𝗬𝗊𝗇. He has the 𝗬𝗊𝗇. He has to rock as well. That 𝗬𝗊𝗇 might not be that much pressure. 𝗂𝗏𝗺 is being picked up here. 𝗂𝗏 again is in a risk of a threatening position if Ragnet 𝗧𝗏𝗺 are picked up, because Ragnet of course has Electro Punch. 𝗧𝗏𝗺 of course has Electro Punch as well. There's a lot of bids going on both sides. We are going to be settling this match. Let us get started. And here we are on the post turn. 𝗬𝗵 has no business in here, possibly getting out of here as fast as possible. 𝗬𝗏𝗺 does not like a helicopter kick coming its way. What are we looking at in this turn here? Is Pars looking for a swap on early turns to get some kind of tempo, which he probably cannot unless there's a mom's lunch that is hiding somewhere. 𝗬𝗺𝗃 definitely has a really good start here at least, but Pars has to adapt and make it come to his way. I think 𝗵𝗵 swap to 𝗬𝗺𝗃 might not be that bad. Yeah, I definitely think that 𝗵𝗵 might be swapping out of here. 𝗬𝗺𝗃 doesn't have anything to swap, or he does not really need to swap. He's in a very good, comfortable spot right now. He can take abuse, or he can the advantage he has at the moment. I think 𝗬𝗺𝗃 swap, maybe Garrier swap might not be that bad, but again, if it's helicopter kick, then plague into helicopter kick is gonna do the damage to the Garrier as well. So 𝗬𝗀𝗽𝗃 does not like it as well. This looks very rough. Okay, there is a plague happening here. Onto that 𝗵𝗵 down 38.3% already. Cold breeze coming up. Onto that 𝗵𝗵, onto that 𝗬𝗶𝗴 is not much damage. Shot being proc. Helicopter kick coming in. It will be enough to take the Temtem down to 7.9%, but 𝗵𝗵 still barely alive. CPG coming in onto the 𝗬𝗃𝗽 down to 55%. The Chim did more damage than what 𝗬𝗃𝗽 did with that attack, but 𝗬𝗃𝗽 did an AoE attack, which went on Tempt, and it's definitely enough to kill its second turn if it wants to. So I think the same double in for 𝗬𝗺𝗃 is still not looking bad. They're still gonna do the damage to the other side. 𝗬𝗃𝗽 will still live on 10 HP. The only difference is that actually, hold up. Tornado can go first with because of the plus speed. Yeah, I think saving the 𝗵𝗵 was the best bet that he had, but now it is at a point where it is just dying whenever 𝗬𝗵 comes in with a rack knife. We have a 𝗬𝗺𝗃 coming in. Plague will be hitting the 𝗵𝗵, and it is out of business. Hook kick comes in, and this will be hitting the 𝗬𝗺𝗃 pretty hard. Down to 59.5%. This is definitely okay. 𝗬𝗵𝗃 is back in the field again. Helicopter kick is gonna take it down. Let me see, 42.1%, which is 84.2%, which if you do the other way around, 15 to 16% HP if there is another helicopter kick. But I think, yeah, I think it would be a helicopter kick coming in again. It's down to 15.8%, as I was saying. Cold breeze comes in again. The bait has been procced. It doesn't matter, that turn was wasted. The CPG follows up. 𝗬𝗃𝗽 is down to 10%. Exact 10%. This is looking very bad for Ace right now. He has been outputting almost no damage. There is some damage that comes in here and there, but it is not enough consistent damage to make it work. The 𝗬𝗵𝗃 rush might get a lot of value here if it does have it. Definitely can get some value, but it is not gonna live itself. So, but 𝗬𝗃𝗽 with 10% HP might be more than 40 HP. That is true damage, right? 40 HP is what the rush damage is now, but 𝗬𝗵𝗃 just backs out, and 𝗬𝗃𝗽 makes its way in. with the chamomile, we have a hyperkinetic strike hitting the Gialis. Thunder strike coming in, more than enough to take Flappy Bird out. Damn, Monka Christ. The thing is, the 𝗬𝗏𝗶 is pretty much gonna clear this whole game up the moment 𝗬𝗏 is gone, and looks like it is time. The 𝗬𝗏 is gone. There is a thunder strike coming in onto the Turok. Is still effective, does a good chunk of damage, but 𝗬𝗏𝗶 would be enough. Salt's team comes in, 4 times damaging. He will be rushing out of here. That's a special attack. Turok, by the way. You don't see that often here and there, but looks like a 𝗬𝗏𝗶𝗴 special. 𝗂𝗀𝗶𝗆𝗺 coming in. Then it's not the 𝗬𝗏𝗶𝗴 special. The plague comes in. It will be taking it down to 29.5%. Full guys are coming up, and that will be enough to take the Turok down. The Arachnite has a good moveset here. It is definitely putting a lot of damage out. It has a lot of variety of moves, but 𝗨𝗃 has been thoroughly scouted, and the win has been given to 𝗨𝗃. Alright, let's go. I have the names for the second match as well. Does anybody want to take a guess on who is coming from Legasylum and who is coming from the teams? Do you guys want to take a guess on who is coming next? I'm waiting for a reply from the Temtem and Friends. They gave me the name, but they did not tell me if they are inviting or they are getting invited, because they lost. They will decide. It's okay, Pars, it happens. I hope you guys are all in a voice chat, talking with each other, keeping the morale up. We're still waiting on the captain from Temp team to reply to me, because I have the names, but I don't know if they want to be invited or get invited. Like they want to invite themselves or... Alright, I have the names. Let me start the prediction. Best of luck to the players. You guys can start putting your channel points in as well. You know the drill by now already, how it works. So let me put the round number 2. It's gonna be 𝗬𝗏𝗶𝗴 coming in for the folks from Legasylum, and it will be Snowman 1.0 coming in from the other side, who is also known as Grunty. Let me go ahead, start the prediction. Best of luck. If you guys want to bet, be my guest. Go ahead, bet for your favorite players and get some points today. And they are in the game. Let's take a look at what teams are they cooking. And I see a full aggressive team coming from Willy. On the other side, I see a 𝗬𝗨 team with some mid-range options. On Grunty's side, 𝗬𝗨 has been insta-banned by Willy. He does not want to deal with the 𝗬𝗨. He will not be proceeding that. Village to Rock has been banned for some emotional damage right there. Willy has some high level of attachment to Rock, and that has been banned right now. So Willy could be in a mental distress and might make a mistake. Grunty definitely knows what button to press against Willy, I guess. So the question is, what does Willy start with? Is he planning to start with Minotaur Skunch, Minotaur 𝗬𝗨𝗃, Minotaur 𝗬𝗨𝗃? All of them could be great starters, but he starts with the 𝗂𝗀𝗃 first. I think Willy had a lot of raw damage to completely out-damage the 𝗬𝗨, but or out-heal, out-damage, so that it cannot get set up. But I understand he wants to play safe. He does not want to run that bullshit. So is he gonna go with the Ragnet? And there is a Ragnet coming in, which means the electric attacks are going to go towards the Ragnet. There is no threat if he wants to pick up the 𝗂𝗃 right now. 𝗂𝗃 completely going down, so it will be picked up. The question is, does Willy want to go with another electric? He wants to go with the 𝗬𝗨. So 𝗂𝗏 is the play here. Looks like this is a decent one, but 𝗂𝗏 is also threatened by Ragnet. I don't know if it want to stay there. Well, the thing is, like, if there's Electric Custodian Ragnet right next to it, unless you missed on that completely. But I see what you mean. Technically, yes. We have only 1k channel points coming in on the prediction part this time around. There is nobody supporting the 𝗬𝗏𝗃 at the moment, and suddenly we have a bet 𝗬𝗏𝗃 in 8,000 points. I was talking about over the course of the whole match. That's fair. It definitely is true. No calling out names of people who bet on the players. So it's okay. We have 1k versus 8k. We have underdog here again. Grunt is. It is being static again. Is it better now? Is it any better? Okay, that's I see. So there is a 𝗬𝗨 being picked up here at the moment. I think, 𝗂𝗃𝗃 might not be a bad choice, considering there's so much that it can damage. Ragnet is something they need to deal with, but once Ragnet is off the sheet, then it is good. 𝗬𝗨 is a very good addition here. It deals with the Ragnet pretty nicely. In the correct spot, it will definitely deal with the Ragnet. Hmm. The question right now is gonna be like, is he planning to swap it out or is he gonna keep it in there? Because if he keeps it in there, it's definitely gonna be a problem. Yeah, I think there might not be a swap coming in for sure. It is like you have to understand that amphibian is proc, that is true. Nutrition bar 𝗧𝗵𝗵, by the way, and that is gonna be healing up a little bit as well, and that is a +2 attack 𝗧𝗵𝗵 now. I think E-Punch would have been better, but I guess it's fine, right? Sometimes it'd be like that. But now the question is, will he has a 𝗧𝗵𝗵 to deal with that possibly has a 𝗧𝗵𝗃 up and online, and it can hit pretty hard as well. So 𝗂𝗀𝗃 goes all the way down to 13.2%. It is a bit complicated. If we look at the whole state right now, he should maybe put the 𝗂𝗃𝗽 in if he is confident about the speed, but the 𝗧𝗵𝗵 is confirmed it does not have Shireen's on, so 𝗧𝗵𝗵 is technically not doing the most damage out here at the moment, at least unless it has a water attack as well, which might be then surprising. Now the question is, does he go with the sharp stabs or does he just back out with 𝗬𝗬𝗧, come back in later on, and does not risk anything right now from his side, because electric custodian might not be a bad idea, but if it is a sharp stabs on that spot, then Ragnar does not like that, and neither does 𝗬𝗃𝗽. So is he gonna go for the swap or is he gonna keep that 𝗬𝗬𝗧 in? Okay, we have a sharp steps coming in. 𝗧𝗏 will be coming up on the 𝗂𝗀𝗃, and that will be taking nothing down to 69%, and that will be a spark bullet going on the 𝗧𝗏. Item is disabled. No more nut bars proccing here, so that 𝗧𝗏 doesn't look like the most aggressive one. It is a bit of a passive 𝗧𝗏 if you ask me, because it did not do that much damage, but then again it was half damage, so it's understandable. Well, Willy kind of has a little bit of edge, but it's not way too much. But let's go back here in terms of how much attack can 𝗬𝗃𝗽 do and how much impact it can make in this whole match right now. 𝗂𝗀𝗃 looks a bit promising, but 𝗧𝗏 is not in the best spot right now. 𝗧𝗏 possibly has to back out, but Willy has to deal with 𝗬𝗃𝗽 as soon as possible, because Skunch is most likely gonna die. Do that 𝗬𝗃𝗽 in like a tap. And Willy puts out his own 𝗬𝗃𝗽 out as well. And we have a Crystal Bite coming for that Ragnar, and it will not be enough. 𝗬𝗀𝗃𝗃 coming in on the 𝗬𝗬𝗧, down to 36.6%. Bait will be procced up. Now here's the small problem here, that just because Ragnar is alive, 𝗂𝗀𝗃 later on even cannot kill the, what do you call it, 𝗬𝗃𝗽. So I mean, technically Ragnar might back out right now to take another attack later on into that 𝗬𝗃𝗽 if it really needs to. And if 𝗬𝗃𝗽 actually wants to run, then that can be also a thing. Sharp Stabs comes in. 𝗶𝗵𝗴 comes in, and will be enough to take the 𝗬𝗬𝗧 down. The mirroring will reflect some damage back. Okay, 𝗂𝗀𝗆 coming back. So 𝗂𝗀𝗆 again, if it is faster than 𝗂𝗃𝗃, it can definitely pop out some damage, and that's So I'm pretty sure this 𝗂𝗃𝗃 is not willing to take it, but a hasty lunge is on its way, barely living, 10.8% left, still alive. Hypnosis comes in onto the move flank here. So this looks like another tone of resting for everyone going on here. I don't know why did Grunty not attack? Did they disconnect? What is happening? Why was there no attack coming in from the other side, or were they overexerted? I don't think you were overexerted with 85% stamina. Timer got to them? Monka Christ, bro. That feels bad, man, if that was the timer. 𝗧𝗵𝗵 coming back to the spot. Sparkling bullet will be enough to take it down. 𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃 comes in. Stare will be applied on the move flank. Down it goes in defenses. This looks like a one-tap recipe here. Hasty lunge is online. Matter teleport is online. This doesn't look like an attack a Grunty wants to take. Hasty lunge will be coming in. That will be enough. Will be going down. 𝗂𝗀𝗃𝗃 will be triggering. Goring goes on to the 𝗂𝗀𝗆. And we have a matter teleport coming in. Is that a one tap? And that will not be a one tap. Move flank lives another turn. Hypnosis is online. If he wants to use it, he can definitely use it. If he wants, he can even swap Scunch in. But we have a cage coming in. Move flank doesn't want anything to go away. Matter teleport will be dying on that cage. And that will be the GG for Legasylum, taking the second point away. They are 1 point from victory, and looks like Temtem and friends have one more person that they have to fight through this. Cage is always the winning play, as our elders once said. Okay, best of luck. Best of luck to the players. It will be Willy playing again for Legasylum, and it will be Magnetonics coming in from the other side. Let me go ahead and start the predictions for this match as well. Is this gonna be a 3-0, or is Magnetonics gonna bring this back and then go on to fight another two players as well? And Magnetonics is here for a show. He is definitely gonna try to stall his way here. He's not gonna let Willy pass. He's gonna put a wall for Temtem and friends, I believe, and he is gonna try his best to do what he can to stop the monster called Willy from taking a 3-0 for his team, out of which 2 are his and 1 is 𝗨𝗃𝗃's. But there should not be a clean sweep is what Magnetonics is gonna attempt here at least. Let me go ahead and start the predictions up. You guys can start putting your points up if you would like. 2 minutes only. Now is the time. Put your channel points in. Get some channel points back. The starts of the teams are looking pretty roughish. 𝗂𝗀𝗃 has been banned when there is a lot of things that could have answered 𝗂𝗀𝗃, but I can see why, because okay, there is still a 𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗃𝗃. While they take damage from current, they also do effective damage with uppercut, hook kick, helicopter kick, 𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗺, 𝗦𝗂𝗽𝗏𝗧𝗏. There were a lot of answers, water cannon as well, but I think Willy did not want it to risk at all. If Willy has no answers for removing Doom, then this might be a really bad matchup for him. Again, Minotaur is really good because Minotaur has Purgation to remove the Doom from Cycrox, but Willy does not take it. Is that a mistake from Willy that Magnetonics is gonna abuse? Is he gonna just ban the just ban the Minotaur and go ahead with applying Doom back and forth? Willy does not have the 𝗶𝗵𝗆𝗵𝗺, Willy does not have the Purgation, and this enemy team does look like a stall team for sure. Are they gonna ban the Minotaur, or are they gonna let the Minotaur go through? It is looking like it is gonna let the Minotaur go through. We have no clue what Magnetonics is planning in his head right now. It probably is not Doom, because if I thought it was Doom, then the Purgation user is left open for 2 bans, and Willy didn't even pick it either way. Saku is being banned after a long time. I've not even seen Saku, but Willy making sure to ban Saku up here. There is a Scunch coming in. 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 and Turok might be the next picks, but I do believe that Willy will definitely pick up the Minotaur at the end. He's been storing it for the surprise factor, I guess, but there is no surprise that is definitely coming in. Now the real question is, does he bring the Minotaur in or not? The real time of flashback. Is Willy gonna go with Minotaur or not? Playing left, right, up and down for deciding this, and the Minotaur has been finally picked. Looks like we have a Minotaur game here. Okay, looking at the opener itself, 𝗂𝗀𝗺𝗃𝗃 definitely does threaten a little bit to the Cycrox. Cycrox does not look very comfortable here at least, but again there is a moment next to it which can do a plasma beam to reduce some impact of the damage coming in. Looking for the swaps, 𝗧𝗏𝗃 looks like an excellent swap. If it has a mom's lunch, it is definitely going to put a lot of impact in this match. The question just now is that, is he gonna bring the 𝗧𝗏𝗃 in? Is he gonna play safe? Does he want to directly start applying Doom on stuff here and start going from there? But I think 𝗧𝗏𝗃 would be a safe choice, safe play, you can say, basically. 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗃 might not be bad as well, but I still think 𝗧𝗏𝗃, if it is mom's lunch, it is definitely gonna be worth it. But we have an uppercut coming in instead. The item is being disabled. Diffuser is applied. Base jump comes in onto the Cycrox as well. Pretty tanky. I can see waste water coming in, hitting the move flank, applying the Doom neurotoxins. 4 tones of Doom starts right now, right here. Building blocks moments. He doesn't plan to go anywhere later on. If he stacks up there, if he sits there, if he just keeps on building the stacks, later on with 𝗬𝗨𝗺, that thing can be absolutely devastating with the Digithread synergy. So Magnetonics is definitely setting his stuff up for later in the game. He's looking for the long game and not for the short game. The Moments also has Resin Trap, which can also deal with the Turok. Now the only thing that I think that might happen is Minotaur. Minotaur can actually reset the whole thing by using Black Hole with synergy on Turok to get to remove all the buffs. Basically, Goran comes in on the Cycrox. Sparkling Bullet will be enough to take Cycrox down, and that looks like one Tem down. The block is coming up. I don't know, I would assume it does, but probably does not run that. But Minotaur is just gonna be a problem. How do you deal with the Minotaur? It's just about to come in, start removing stuff. So this is the turn Minotaur has to come in to remove the Doom from O flank. He's really gonna bite the bait and come into that Acronox spot. It does not remove that, I'm pretty sure. Base jump comes in onto that. Oshidashi comes in as well. Willy doesn't care. Willy is all about smacking right now. He really doesn't care. Looks like he does not care about anything. He just wants to smack. Body stretch coming up with 2 turns of healing as well. The good chunk of healing coming in. Nibrasil might not be a bad idea to put in right now, because if it has Mom's Lunch, it is gonna buy a lot of time for Willy. Time for Magnetonics to keep going in this game for longer and longer. +4 defense moments, 4 stacks of building blocks already. There might be a chance he doesn't run Purgation, but then that is really, really bad. He's in a very bad spot if he doesn't have Purgation, because it does look like an infinite loop of moments applying Digithreads, just finishing the game one by one. But again, the synergy of the Black Hole is okay to remove the defenses from that moment, but other than that, it's still very difficult to get back here. Held Anger coming in will be going on the 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶. Uppercut comes in as well, and 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶 still standing still. Toughen comes in. +4 defense at 4 HP doesn't really help much. Plasma Beam comes in. I guess Magnetonics is just trying to get the 𝗂𝗀𝗺 gone, because once that is gone, 𝗬𝗨𝗺 can put a lot of pressure in the field. But he is forgetting that 𝗬𝗨𝗺 is also threatened by Minotaur, so Nidrasil needs to do a lot of work in this match. Allergic spread, 75% true damage, definitely needs to pack the punch for Magnetonics to win this game. There's a lot of things that go into this for him to win this game, but he definitely is a contender, it looks like, for stopping Legasylum to go from 3-0 in this whole series. We have a Turok coming in. Most likely might be a bait user. We do not know what it has though. Could be a bait user. There is a 17k bet on Wet Willy, and there's not a single person who believed in Magnetonics, and he might have the damage or might have the team to just do a reverse sweep here and surprise everyone with underdog. We shall see though. Actually, we saw it last round. It is a Gravel bag to rock, so it is not a bait, which means it can also be doomed basically, and also be triple allergic spreaded. One thing about yeah, I think you're he possibly has to swap the 𝗂𝗀𝗺 out right now, because he can't really take the risk at the moment of the damage that can possibly come in, or even kill the 𝗂𝗀𝗺. So he needs that alive. He needs to do whatever he can to keep it alive. Okay, Saltstein comes in onto the Moments, does nothing. Plasma beam comes in, is enough for the 𝗂𝗀𝗆 to go out. Only 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 left now. 𝗦𝘂𝗃 against kind of the world here. I still think maybe getting the 𝗧𝗏𝗃 in might have been a good idea, because 𝗧𝗏𝗃 would have had a logic spread online by now then. Man, that performance is stacking up. 20% more defenses, both physical, special, building blocks. That thing is not leaving the field anytime soon. We have a Scunch on the field, which is really bad. It is gonna get absolutely smacked by 𝗬𝗚 if it stays there. Okay, we have a Doom already coming in. It will be applied onto Rock. 3 turns to go, 2 turns to go. The timer starts running. Fat burner on 𝗬𝗚, and we have a building block again, which is stacking up. That moment is just like a slot you don't attack anymore. It's not worth it. 3 times left. Willy is in a tough spot. He needs to get that black hole off somehow to get the things going, but this 𝗧𝗏𝗃 looks kind of unkillable the moment Rock goes down. Turbine comes in onto that 𝗬𝗚. It will be doing good chunk of damage, 32%. 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴 comes in, completely ignoring the Scunch, but Scunch goes for a savage suplex onto the moments, bro. Down by 13%. It is affected a little bit at least, and it is resting. 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴 is now online. If I say so, this is looking like a GG. This match is long from over. Willy is looking like he has lost the game here, and Legasylum might need to send someone else to deal with Magnetonics, because Magnetonics is not taking any shit here. He's definitely up for a game, and he's not ending the night so quick. He's saying that there is no 3-0 here. Go back home. I'm gonna put a wall down and you gotta break that. So here's the thing, 𝗦𝘂𝗃 can come in on Scunch spot, and 𝗬𝗚 can. Okay, never mind. 𝗬𝗚 just goes ahead and hypnosis the Scunch, which means Rock has to do Rock has to attack to remove evasion, but Scunch is sleeping, which means there's another digit threat coming in. Scunch will be taking that hit in the face. It will be doomed as well. In 3 turns, it should be gone as well. 𝗂𝗶𝗴. Looks like we will be having the 𝗦𝘂𝗃 coming in. If it has purgation, that is good, but still looks very rough at the moment. This looks like a Moments game. Moments can just plasma beam till the end of the match. And we have exhaust being applied. 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴 on the other side. Savage suplex comes in. Sparkling bullet will be coming in here as well. Will be enough to get 𝗬𝗚 off, but now comes the real boss of the field, the 𝗧𝗏𝗃, that doesn't take any kind of shit. He is ready to apply those toxic ticks. He's ready to get going home, and it is gonna do a lot of damage for sure with just true damage of toxic ticks. But Magnetonics, the man, the myth, the savior of Temtem and Friends, will not be giving up on his team. He is like, I am still here, you guys are not dipping. What's up, Quack? How are you doing? Welcome. So this does look like Willy will be going back. It will be MVP, okay? Hey, Light Cube, stop twisting my words. We have a sparkling bullet coming in, keeping the Scunch alive. Here comes the toxic ink. Block is being used up again. That moment is not dying anytime soon. plus 8 defense. On top of it, we have 11 turns of building blocks. I don't know what to say anymore. That Moments is not dying anytime soon. You can click whichever button you like. Savage Suplex comes in on the 𝗧𝗵𝗶 here in an attempt to do some damage, but is that gonna be enough? Not even close. A logic spread comes in, passing some more. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 Black Hole coming in onto the 𝗧𝗵𝗺. He's trying his best to kill the 𝗧𝗵𝗺 here. Down to 46.1%. Scunch will be going down. Meanwhile, Moments already at plus 11 defense, I think, with 12 building block stocks. He has some good stonks there. 𝗧𝗺 Electric Blow comes in onto the Moments, down to 85%. That is a 6% damage, but maybe the burn is the true damage. Toxic King comes in again, will be good enough. Plasma Beam on top of it, and that is looking like a GG. Magnetonics will be taking the match away from them. They will be taking a point away from Legasylum. They will not be letting them sweeping here. 2-1 is the score. Magnetonics is going to come back again, and he might be striking. Let us see who Legasylum is sending next for their fight. All right, let's go. We have the next match coming in. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 will be coming in again. Legasylum do not want to show their last player. Who is the last player that they have been hiding? It is an unknown player. We do not know who that player is, and we will not find out as well if Magnetonics cannot defeat 𝗧𝗵𝗺 here. But let's see how it looks like. So it is going to be 𝗧𝗵𝗺 versus Magnetonics again. The last player, the last hope of Temtem and Friends. Is he gonna go ahead for a reverse sweep completely, or is he gonna make the people wait? Or is he gonna get defeated here by 𝗧𝗵𝗺? There's a quote for 𝗧𝗵𝗺 that goes around the town that he is 𝗧𝗵𝗺 and he is protector of the trees. Ban his best them and he'll break your knees. A famous quote around the town, but 𝗧𝗵𝗺 definitely has some answers here. He has a reset user to answer as well. So let us see if Magnetonics goes ahead and bans the reset user, or is there some other strategy that they're looking at. We already know that Cyclops is ready to doom on turn 1 itself, and Magnetonics does not hesitate to not swap it out. He does keep it in. He applies the doom if he sees that there's no way of removing it. But this team of 𝗧𝗵𝗺 definitely has a lot of ways to remove the doom, though. The spider has been banned. The reset user is open here. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 can be picked up if 𝗧𝗵𝗺 desires. We have only 124 points in the predictions. People are not betting right now. What is happening, guys? Looks like people have no faith in these matches. Piranha is taking the ban. Barely do I ever see them. This Moments ready to sit down for another 20 turns. Looks like he has packed his bags. He doesn't keep the buffs from the last game, though. I hope they remember that, because this time there's an Aegean that is ready to smack if required with an Hellfire. Although, let's be honest, this Moments can still sit here for a while if it wants to. Lost all my points in previous match, bro. You completely underestimated Magnetonics. He's starting with the Corrin in this match, or started with a Moments. There is a 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃, very, very aggressive double harmful microwaves coming in. Alright, we have the ban incoming, and the second ban is going to be 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃. A bit surprising, but not completely, because I think they already know it can heal up if it rests on a turn, but I think it's still an okay ban. 𝗦𝘂𝗽𝗃 is still looking pretty clutch in this. I think the reset user might be a good ban. 12 seconds to go. Is this the pressure that's about to come in, and Magnetonics making a misban by mistake? Is he gonna go for that 𝗧𝗵𝗵 or not? 2 seconds left. 1, and there is a 𝗧𝗵𝗵 reset ban right there. Very swiftly the mouse swinged over there to get that ban going. The time is definitely taking them to the last of inches. The question really now is that 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃 is looking pretty solid, but the 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃 is the only one who has a bait, I think, in this team. So 𝗧𝗏 might be facing the same problems as what Willy did. The only difference is that 𝗧𝗏 has a lot of aggression in their starter. But if Magnetonics somehow deals with the pressure that's about to come in, somehow tanks all the stamina being used, and he still is alive, he can possibly apply Doom on everything and still get away with it. That's something I always say. Whenever you're in doubt, click a logic spread. 75% true damage, bro. Not even joking. 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃𝗃 gets the job done, bro. You guys underestimate. I don't know if it was a meme light cube, but definitely the 75% true damage, bro. Although this 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃 is gonna pop off 100% of 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 before the tick actually comes in. So that might be a problem, that 𝗧𝗏 is full aggro right now. It can completely start smacking through left and right. But 𝗬𝗃𝗃 is no joke. 𝗬𝗃𝗃 can definitely... Why am I saying 𝗬𝗃𝗃? I meant Corrin is no joke. Corrin can do a lot of damage as well. Soul Shout comes in. Hits the Corrin pretty hard, down to 48.1% already. Plasma Beam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Plasma Beam absolutely cracking it up, and looks like that just goes down. It was made of paper, I think. I thought this Moments was supposed to be tanky, guys, but that Chromion was just made of paper. It just got disappeared. The HP that it lost was quite insane. And suddenly it looks like 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃 has no synergy for its stuff to be going. Well, Corrin suddenly has to swap out, most likely 𝗬𝗃𝗃. I mean, the Cycrox or Saku should show up here, most likely, I would assume. But that Chromion was definitely made of paper, and of course it is 4x weak as well. But still, I mean, I didn't expect that much damage. I was surprised myself. But hold up, this is literally looking like a 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 field, to be honest. Because I don't think 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 has a problem coming into this field. I was expecting 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗃 to come in so that they, all three of them are weak, because then Hellfire would be up. There would be a digital attack for Cycrox, but I mean, this is looking like a 𝗦𝘂𝗃𝗃 field, or maybe even a Saku field. The Plague comes in, does nothing to the Lord Snake himself. Helicopter kick coming in. I don't think that affects much at all. There is a block coming up. So we have the magical allergic spread button up, but I don't think that's what you use here. You probably just go with the Toxic King. However, 𝗧𝗵𝗵 is about to get that Hellfire online, which is a problematic situation for Magnetonics to deal with. We have a 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗴 coming in here, surprisingly. Toxic King onto the 𝗬𝗶𝗴, good damage. But the Hellfire is online. Can be a problematic situation for him to deal with. Building blocks still stacking up. Is Magnetonics making a history here in this World Cup? Is he gonna be the first person that creates history, at least in this season of World Cup, where he does a complete reverse sweep? Maybe, who knows what can happen, but we have the 𝗂𝗽𝗚 come in. 𝗧𝗏 still not in a good spot, has to back out. The Hellfire is a problematic situation. Hellfire comes in, 𝗧𝗏 like an Ultra Chad, sits on the field, is not backing out. We have a Toxic King coming in instead of an allergic spread. It is still 2 ticks of poison. Threat coming into that 𝗧𝗵𝗵 as well. It will be taking it down to 27%. Oh, if it was an allergic spread, that would be enough to cover it up with another toxic tick later on. Because it would be 3 ticks instead of 2, and that might be very good. But regardless, at the moment 𝗧𝗵𝗵 goes down, this moment is gonna sit down on everything that is alive. It doesn't care. It is gonna slowly absorb everything that's alive in this field, and Magnetonics is standing here tall like a wall. Sorry, tall like a wall and tall like a brick wall. He's not ready to surrender. He is gonna keep his team coming up. Fire Tornado is online. 𝗂𝗀𝗇 looks like a good entry if he wants to put it in, but I don't think 𝗂𝗀𝗇 wants to come in, because if there is a hook kick coming in as well with it, then it is flying away with a lot of damage. Damn, Moments actually left the field. We have never seen that happen in this match so far. In the last match as well, Fire Tornado comes in. It will be on that slot. Magnetonics reading that, half damage only. What an ultimate chat right now. But hook kick comes in as well to secure the 𝗂𝗀𝗇 down. And that's a casualty right there. 1 Tem going down. Allergic spread coming in to secure the kill on that 𝗧𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗴. Which means 𝗧𝗏 has nothing. Oh well, it still has a Turok to worry about, but still, it does look like a very good state of, or like board of state for, if I'm being honest, for Magnetonics, because Saku is still alive and Saku can give the synergy to that Moments to heal up. This is definitely looking like a good board, and the moment he sees that opportunity, he drops it. He literally drops that Cycrox in to put 1 stack of Doom on something that he wants. This is definitely a good turn for Magnetonics. He's putting all the pressure he can. He is about to apply a Doom here, and he's making sure that there's nothing that can remove it. Okay, 𝗬𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗴 comes in onto the Cycrox. Not enough. Bait has been procced here as well on Cycrox. Feather Gatling coming in. It is not targeting the 𝗧𝗏𝗃. 𝗧𝗏𝗃 gets another turn by. Looks like a wastewater coming in onto the 𝗬𝗏𝗃. Neurotoxins popped up. Bark Shield coming up onto the 𝗧𝗏𝗃, applying it on Cycrox as well. Although not much effective, but if this Cycrox gets another turn, it is gonna apply another stack of Doom. And another one. And another one. I just realized Saku actually has Resin Trap now, so that is not looking good for that to rock at all. But how do you break through a Saku and Moments with the limited resources that 𝗨𝗃 has at the moment? This is definitely looking very rough for 𝗨𝗃. He has to do as much damage as he can, but the stamina is limited. The stacks that is there on the other team is looking pretty stacked up. It's very hard right now. Helicopter kick comes in. The Feather Gatling will be enough to take it down. Is this gonna be a Spores? This looks like a Toxic King from 𝗧𝗏𝗃 will be hitting the Turok. 2 poison takes 25% true damage from 𝗧𝗏𝗃. Front whip in that case. Sorry, my bad, brothers. Front whip. I meant Resin Trap on Moments. I was just tripping, but I'm excited for this match. I'm really excited to see a comeback in this World Cup here, right here. Magnetonics is making his way, making Legasylum people sweat up because they were sitting in the backseat eating some chips, but now this guy's here and he's being a problem. He's not letting them close out. He's definitely struggling and dragging them through the same mud that they have taken their other players through. So this is definitely looking like a rough comeback from Magnetonics, I would say. So Turbine is coming in. It will not do much. Block comes in from Moments again. +8 defense. The guy is thick. This 𝗧𝗏𝗃 is alive for way more than required. He's getting not value, but he's still alive for some reason, and looks like 𝗨𝗃 will be giving that up. And they just came back from a 0-2 to 2-2 here. And TT and friends, Temtem and friends are back up to 2-2. Is this the reverse sweep that people have been waiting for? Magnetonics is gonna have the third match from a mystery player who's gonna show up, but we have no clue who this mystery player is gonna be. So what are we waiting for? We will soon reveal who the mystery player is. I'm waiting for their name to come to me, and then we can start the next match. Alright, best of luck. They are about to begin. It's a bit hard to spell this name. How many? Okay, 2 R's, 2 G's, 1, 2 N's. And I can't spell that. Okay, we're gonna watch the winner here. So let's get in. They are in the match and let's jump right in. What do we have here? So we have a stall answer for a stall as well, but this is also like a spicy hellfire that I see here as well, along with some 𝗬𝗶𝗰 dicing or 𝗬𝗶𝗰 icing on the cake with some sparks and petir action as well. Does it have the potential to do what it requires to take the magnet down, or is magnet gonna complete reverse sweep the Legasylum and friends? Moments is not banned at the moment. Moments is not banned. Moments can make its way back into the field to just sit down in the couch and just relax. I am actually inspired by this Moments. Maybe I'll put a Moments on my team as well. Try it out, you know, it looks like a good temp. Doesn't die after a certain point. But here we go, we have a Tyrannax starting up. This is already a start of a problem. You know, when there's a Tyrannax, there's gonna be dooms coming in for sure. There's 3 fires in his team. He should be able to deal with the Moments, but if it stacks up first, then it would be a problem for him to deal with. We will see how this goes here onwards, but let us see. We are at 2-2 at the moment. Tyrannax is being picked up. Is that going to be a 𝗧𝗏𝗃 start to begin with? And yes, it is a 𝗧𝗏𝗃 start. Cyclops might not be the worst idea, because if you doom the Tyrannac first before it can doom, but actually no, it would be the talisman as well would be the item there, right? Yeah, definitely that would be the item, I would say. And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in all the raiders. We are having a final match of our World Cup team match between Legasylum and Temtem and Friends. They are at 2-2 right now. Legasylum was leading 2-0. They needed the final point, but Magnetonics had made a reverse comeback so far. He's defeated 2 players, and this is the final match. We are about to see how it is gonna go. Hope you had a great stream, friend. If you have any questions regarding the game, feel free to ask it down. Let's see. So to rock looks like a good ban, but I think maybe what do you call it, 𝗬𝗶𝗴 might be a better ban if he plans on winning through doom. 𝗬𝗶𝗴 can remove the doom, but again 𝗬𝗶𝗴 can also do the same. 𝗬𝗶𝗴 can remove the doom as well, depending on which one of them has handcuffs on them. I think that will be the deciding case for that, to be honest. Which one of them is gonna have the handcuffs? 7 seconds left, 5 seconds left. They are going down the time. They are discussing all of that, and looks like it will be the Rakash that will be banned. Arg, definitely a secret weapon. It is a weapon. It is hidden for now. We do not know how it is gonna be. So we have Saku coming in. Of course, Saku is a good pick, but then there's 2 electrics on the other side. I think Corrin might be a good inclusion in the 5 here. Maybe actually Corrin, Valier into Cyclops would not have been bad, but the raid boss Moments is not making its way in this match. It will be picking up the ban. The question over here right now is Moments is banned at the moment. There's only 10 points on Magnetonics and 1k points on Arg. So a lot of people are believing here that there will be no underdogs anymore. Arg is here to finish off Magnetonics and completely clean off them and their friends. But we never know what's coming next yet. And looks like Corrin will be the last pick. Yeah, 2 of the fires were gone. It was a necessity at that point to ban the Moments, otherwise it would just sit on the field and be annoying, does the true damage. Arg has a 99% of vote coming in at the moment, and we have Magnetonics on the other side. Let us see if 10 points on Magnetonics is gonna be the underdog. Is he gonna be the first reverse sweeper in the Temtem World Cup of this Swiss round? Hasty Lunch comes in, and it will be hitting the Piranha. It will be hitting the Tyrannac down to 66%. 𝗂𝗀𝗆𝗺 coming in down to 46.6%. Embers will be hitting the 𝗧𝗵𝗺. Now here's the thing, do we have a Piranha swap coming in into a Corrin? Maybe, likely. Or is he just gonna go complete slapping and clapping into this match? Does he want to just make sure to kill the Tyrannac right away itself, or is he gonna take it slow, does not want to risk it right now, kind of an approach? Looks like Tyrannac will be swapping out. Is this an allergic spread coming in that I might be suspecting, or is this a double in? I would expect a swap from the other side as well, but the Purgation comes in onto the Minotaur. Toxic King coming in again. It will be hitting the 𝗵𝗶𝗺 down 50%. 𝗂𝗀𝗆𝗺 again. That Piranha definitely has some balls of steel. They would not be swapping out. Magnetonics definitely taking some risks right now that they need to take for winning this match, or doing whatever they can to make it happen. 𝗵𝗶𝗺 down to 35.4% as well. Getting all these stems down to low HP is definitely one key way to winning this match, because toxic ticks do not care about your defenses. They will take you down eventually. So far Magnetonics is doing good on that aspect. He got the HPs to a point where toxic ticks can do the stuff later on in the match itself. I would assume this Piranha is possibly backing out of here and not staying in at this point, because you are risking way too much to a double electric attack. Although I would not be surprised if he just wants to go at it, but I am positive that it should back out. Corrin looking like a mostly contender to come in, but as a whole Magnetonics team is so weak to electric, so he needs to deal with two of these stems before Cyclops can start doing some work, or Saku even can start doing some work, because they will be taking heavy damage there. Minotaur will be backing out. He is not taking the risk of Minotaur right now. 𝗬𝗏 making its way back to the field. Marble's taking 6.5% damage out. Bright Beam comes in. He's not gonna do a lot of damage. Piranha definitely still alive and living. If it is a double in, that is gonna be bad. Looks like we have a logic spread coming in. 3 ticks of poison applied. Noxious bomb coming in from that Piranha straight into an 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗴. Down to 4.6%. This Piranha has not swapped out 3 times against an electric tem on the other side of the field. Still alive, 41%. He is trying his best. He is either outreading or just playing full mans of balls of steel right now. This Piranha doesn't fear anything at the moment. He does not care. I think I've been more scared than that Piranha for him dying. And I'm not even playing the match right now. I've been suspecting him to swap for like 3 turns now. And that Piranha just stays there and keeps on smacking that 𝗵𝗶𝗴 down. Now the problem here is that 𝗵𝗶𝗴 cannot stay in there. No Bright Beam. It has to back out. 𝗧𝗏𝗺 gets another free Toxic Ink if it wants to do it. But Saku swap doesn't look bad at all, because Tornado is coming 𝗧𝗏𝗺's way. And I do definitely see 𝗧𝗏𝗺 going out right now. Because there is no way 𝗧𝗏𝗺 stays there, right? Unless they are literally want to go crazy and want to play some more balls deep kind of gameplay. But this is definitely some predictions going on here. He has not swapped. He's playing with Ark's mind right now. Amp does not have the Bright Beam up, but Gust is in here. It is... Ooh, I forgot. Okay, that is an Ultra Synergy. It will be coming up. 𝗵𝗶𝗴 will be sparking the 𝗬𝗏𝗵, but there is no swap coming in anyways. He doesn't care. He is gonna go ahead and drop the Toxic Ink here. And that's another turn tick going down. Bro, swapping is something this guy never heard of. Refreshing Diabolo comes in. It all makes sense now that 𝗵𝗶𝗴 does not want to go out. The Diabolo proc comes in. 𝗬𝗏𝗺 gets the second life here. Now this looks a bit Wonka Christ situation. For Magnetonics, he had a lot of pressure going for him till now, but 𝗵𝗶𝗴 definitely stayed there. The Piranha didn't attack. If there was an attack, it would have been enough. He should have definitely killed that 𝗵𝗶𝗴. That is a mistake I made the other game, and it was definitely costing me the whole game itself. 𝗵𝗶𝗴 getting a lot of value lately by that relaxed procs. So I don't know if you let it relax, but a possible swap is imminent now if it wants to do it on Piranha slot. But I'm not sure if he does it even at this point. 𝗧𝗏𝗺 backs out. Saku makes its way back to the field. Is this a tornado that we are suspecting? Doesn't look like it. Bright Beam comes in, hitting even a little bit to the slots. We have energy reserve. Piranha +4 attack. Tornado coming in. Does this Piranha live that? If it does, then this Noxious Bomb is gonna hurt, and looks like it will not be living that turn. 𝗵𝗶𝗴 gets another 20% heal in this turn, thanks to that relaxed, and has evasion still up, which means it can heal another time if it wants to, if it is not being attacked. 𝗵𝗶𝗴 getting massive value out of that trade so far. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 making the way back to the field, although not looking pretty good into this whole matchup. Front whip is online on 𝗧𝗵𝗺. I am not sure if 𝗃𝗵𝗺 wants to take that. 𝗃𝗵𝗺 might back out of here to rock, does not like it as well. Taranak might take it. Okay, Minotaur still maybe okay with that. Front whip is online on 𝗧𝗵𝗺. Nut bar is the item, as you see. That is the rhythm of how Piranha works. Usually you proc that active, you never get to use it, sadly. Most of the time I've seen it does. It's very rarely that you make it work. But if it does, then that would have been a GG, because that 𝗃𝗵𝗺 could be completely slapped if it would have worked. But how is Magnetonics looking here at the moment? I don't know if you want to risk the 𝗃𝗵𝗺 here, because Gust is definitely up and it will be taking the risk. Gust is going to take the 𝗧𝗵𝗺 down. Front whip about to hit that 𝗃𝗵𝗺 hard. Sparks comes in onto the Amphitheater this time around. That Thunder Strike is gonna completely clap the Cycrocs when the time comes in. Bright Beam is online again. Bright Beam ready to be used. Relax procs again. Amphitheater back up 50% HP with 1 Sparks on it. 𝗃𝗵𝗺 was very important in this match, but it is not there anymore. Amphitheater again is alive. Can Amphitheater do enough damage here to get through everything that is about to be coming in? Because there's a Corrin, which I think Corrin is gonna be not happy when eating a plague from Amphitheater. But then again, Cycrocs is also there on the other side of spectrum. So he needs to decide, is this gonna be a Bright Beam, a Plague, or a Thunder Strike? If it is a Thunder Strike and Cycrocs comes in, it is roasted. If it is a Plague and Corrin stays in, then it is a bad guess as well. So they will be going with the swap. Amphitheater is gonna carry this match easily, I think, with the Sparks and Plague. And he did the Plague, he did not read the swap. So if Amphitheater overexerts for like 1 or 2 turns, and that might be like a throw again. Bright Beam should have been the safest choice, I would say. Lifeful Sap coming in on the 𝗧𝗵𝗺. Amphitheater is overexerted at the moment now. Relaxed coming in again. 54% HP again. I think Amphitheater swap might be the thing that might be happening now. Corrin is still alive on the back, pretty much breathing through this whole process. But I think Amphitheater just by itself can carry this match. Just needs stamina all the way back. Turbine comes in. Turbine is gonna go take the Cycrocs completely down. Turbine comes in on that. Amphitheater is not enough. It will be stopping the relaxed from happening, but this Amphitheater about to start cracking up, and it will be taking Corrin down by bones one after the other. This is definitely not looking good. If Corrin survives, maybe a Stone Ball coming into an Amphitheater might be a... Yeah, I think Stone Ball into that Amphitheater might be enough, but if this is a Bright Beam, that might be a throw again. He has to Plague it down right now, because if he doesn't Plague it down, there's a lot of stuff in the back that dies to that Corrin itself. Scavenger can be a problem. He actually went with the Bright Beam, which means 𝗧𝗵𝗺 can attack first, followed by a Stone Ball from Corrin, which is not a good thing at all in this match. Okay, 𝗧𝗵𝗺 did not attack at all. Actually, 𝗧𝗵𝗺 is slower. He just did decide to attack. But again, he's giving Corrin some more turns to play, which I don't think is a good idea. Plague would have been the play. I think so, at least. I think Amphitheater is overexerted now. It has to back out. It cannot stick around. This is still a Monka-esque situation right here. I think Amphitheater has to back out. Would not like to take the stone ball in the face. Legit, if I am honest, 80% heal coming in so far from relaxed. This is definitely a 𝗂𝗂𝗽𝗶𝗴 situation. Minotaur comes in. He doesn't like that stone ball coming in its face. But looks like we are still in for the game. The double Corrin is not happening yet. I think 𝗵𝗶𝗴 overexerted. It did not. So Plague is coming in. It will be overexerting or exhausting the Corrin at least. Turbine comes in on the Corrin as well. It will be taking it down to 11.4%. A double overexertion is on field right now. There will be a kill coming in. And there is Scavenger proc coming in. But the overexertion is heavy. Front whip coming in as well. This does not look good. If 𝗧𝗵𝗺 can secure a kill in the next turn on the Turok or the Minotaur in this case, Corrin is still gonna be alive thanks to that. But refreshing the Diabolo on Corrin will be giving 𝗧𝗵𝗺 all it requires to have the stamina for this match. How hard can this 𝗧𝗵𝗺 carry this match is the question, but the Scavenger proc is gonna be huge here if he can get another Scavenger proc going. It is either Tyrannac or Turok. He needs to get the Scavenger proc going here. Corrin is sadly overexerted because of that Plague exhaust. So this is still pretty much up in the air. 𝗧𝗵𝗺 realistically cannot carry this because Minotaur has reset on him with the Black Hole Synergy on field. Here comes the Black Hole Synergy. Corrin will be going down. He cannot handle the pressure in the field at the moment, the heat of the match. Corrin will be dropping the beat here. So looks like Arg will be taking this match away. It looks very hard for this so only 𝗧𝗵𝗺 to take it away. Ooh. Still, Magnetonics trying his best for his team. He did his best. He took 2 players down. He put Legasylum into a situation where they were completely sweating into 𝗂𝗂𝗽𝗶𝗴 situation. At least he bought them to the 3rd match. He told them you're not getting an easy win here. But looks like he will not be able to take this match away, but the match is still in the air. I have no clue how this match is still gonna go. There is still a possibility front whip can kill Turok, followed by Turbine killing Tyrannac, followed by a Lifeful Sap coming in where Minotaur doesn't have any heals. Maybe it is a possibility. Turbine comes in from the Turok, doesn't do much. Purgation onto the Minotaur. Actually, Purgation is a problem here. It is gonna do a lot of damage later on. If the 𝗧𝗵𝗺 has Bark Shield, then definitely that could be a case that can put up for it. Now again, 𝗧𝗵𝗺 did not even bother attacking the Turok at that turn. It is playing safe. It's not attacking, it's playing safe, it's playing passive. It needs the attack right now. The 2-on-1 is getting a lot of... It might get out of control pretty quick. Black Hole Synergy comes in and there goes the Lifeful Sap off. He needed to realize that that is a thing. Front whip coming in. It is on the Minotaur. He leaves the Turok alive. Oh, that is not looking good. Turbine comes in again. We have a Piezo Electric Blow with energy coming in. That will be more than enough. The 𝗧𝗵𝗺 goes off the field and that looks like a GG for Legasylum and friends. They will be taking the whole series away. GG's. Can we have some people claps in the chat for a great series that they just provided us with?